indigenous pathways. And I have something really cool to show y'all. So, I don't know if y'all remember back, but I did a segment in Thanksgiving called Ghost Ranch. Look at these ashes, something was burned here. Look at these peculiar holes. Strange, huh? They look like they're drilled. So this is an ancient ranch, y'all, from the 1800s. We did a segment. I did a segment in November. Look at that cool latch. And again, guys, we never take anything from these places. We just document history. Put everything right back where we found it. We gotta have a talk. I feel like I've woken up in the twilight zone, or maybe in another dimension. And I need you guys' help at home to decipher what the hell is going on around here. So we're on this indigenous pathways, and we are about a mile or a couple miles up from the red horse petroglyph that we did a video about yesterday. Please like and subscribe and share these, guys. This is history, American history. And look at this place. So we have to have a proper talk about this place, guys. So this is considered a dugout shelter. And the earth would have been all over this roof. But over time and rain and snow, the earth has all washed through and just the structure is left. But I want to show you all this super neat man-made wall. And then I have a question for you. I have something big coming up. So I want to show you the structure first. Look at this. Take note on how small the door is, okay? We're going to come back to that. So, someone spent a lot of time working on this home, guys. And again, what it would be to be a fly on the wall in history, to know who the folks were that lived here. So I'm calling this the land of the little people, guys. And I need your help to figure out what in the world we got going on here. There's horse shit on the roof. See that? Old dried up horse shit on the roof. That's weird. There is a chimney spout right there where the chimney went up through the roof. Okay, guys, let's get into the meat of this. We're not going to beat around the bush. We are in the land of the wild horses, though. So, eyes and ears open. So, guys, let's talk about this. See this door, right? Teeny tiny little door. These were small people. I did some investigating in here, and in the back there's a platform, and I did some poking around, and I found something, guys, and I gotta show you this. This is freaking crazy. So here is the door. Teeny tiny, maybe 3 foot tall door. Okay. One second. So this is a dugout structure with handmade, hand-picked stones that are stacked perfectly as the front face of this structure. Okay, guys, you ready? Look at this. I found a bed from who used to live here. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all, this is the mattress spring from the human being that used to live here. This is the door. This is the mattress spring. Look, I'm 6'2". Whoever lived in this building, in this structure, slept on this. So I have so many questions. One, what people is small enough to use this as a bed? Two, is there a bed making place back in the 1800s that made little people beds with springs? What is going on? Y'all, this is the bed for the human being that used to live. I got it off the platform in there, from their bed platform. Look at this tiny door. Look at this tiny mattress. So guys, is this, okay, just to be respectful, are these little, is this a little person, like little people? Like dwarfs? Or is this hobbits? All right, you know, I'm going full Lord of the Rings here. You know, my mind is racing. Watch out, Nips, come here. Is this some Harry Potter? Like, I feel like I've woken up in the Twilight Zone, guys. So clearly these were very small people, small windowsills, tiny door. I mean, who are these people? You know, I know Native Americans were fairly short, but look, guys, who could lay on this with their feet here and their head here? And then who made this bed? I mean, this is clearly from the early 1900s, but did they go to town and have a bed maker make a bed for some tiny people? Or did these tiny people make their own bed? But this is a perfectly made, perfectly framed, wired spring cushion. So many questions, y'all. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Please, y'all do some research. My mind is blown on this. So we talked about it yesterday. This area was a highly contested area back in the day between the Native Americans. And the Native Americans in this area were Apache, which the Apache Jicarilla Reservation is literally, y'all, just south of here as the crow flies, like another 50 miles. We are on the Southern Ute Indian Reservation right now. That's where I'm at, BLM land. And this dugout structure, there's these little structures all around. So the contested land here was between the Navajo, the Southern Ute, the Comanche, and the Apache, mainly. And then there's little break-off tribes, like Hopi and, you know, ancient tribes. They're called Anasazi. But I don't recall native peoples being super tiny, do you? I know, like, folks from Mexico way back in the day were small, but who's small enough to go on this? To use that as a bed. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. So that's the platform back there that the mattress was on. That's their bed. The fireplace would have been in the middle. But these are massive wooden beams, y'all, that are all cut with an axe. Like, look at this. Look at this, cut with an axe. And then how did these little people, you know, they must have had mules and stuff, but how did they load, you know? It's a feat of strength, for sure. But this is so amazing, this little teeny tiny door. And look, the latch is still on it. Look at this old wooden latch. So this is an old handmade wooden latch, y'all, from back in the 1800s. Look at that steel rod. These beams are burnt. I don't know if they're burnt from an interior fire or did they pre-scorch the logs to, like, help preserve them for a long time. But guys, it looks like there could be stuff underneath that platform back there. But this bed frame was just right over here. And I swear I feel like I'm entered the Twilight Zone. trying to think of what kind of people were this small. Look at this axe gouge. That's a deep, sharp axe, whatever cut that. But there's all kinds of metal and glass all over, and old mortar. Look at this old mortar. Look at this old mortar. Y'all, that's like old mud mortar. Well, look. There's some cross beams right there. But it makes you wonder, you know, if people lived here for lifetimes, there's stuff dropped all around here in the dirt and possibly buried, and sure makes you wonder. But again, we would never disturb anything or dig or desecrate or take anything from any of these areas. So, to all the spirits that hang around here, I mean, you know harm. But like, look at how big this end beam is. I mean, that's my hand. That's a big freaking beam. And these are all cedar, so I see, look, this is burnt right here, like almost like there was an interior fire, you know, and the smoke was barreling out the window. And did this place get scorched by the Comanche and the night raiders? You know, they used to, look at Nipson. Hang that. The night raiders could have easily the Comanche ridden up this canyon and raided this old farm, this old ranch here, and lit this area on fire. You know, this is all alleged, but no doubt the poor little people that used to live here probably had to deal with chaos in their life as far as cowboys, cattle rustlers, night raids. Man, what a wild time to be in America, huh? In the Wild West. But I mean, that tin right there, that's corrugated tin, probably from the 1800s. But tell me what you think down in the comments, guys. Do you think this is just, you know, a little person's house? Or is this a specific race of people? Or is this a hobbit? A gnome? I'm trying to think of what other small, shorter type folks there are. You know, I know Native Americans, the Southern Utes, were kind of short, but they're not 2 feet tall short, y'all. This is like 2 foot tall. Whoever used to sleep on this bed was 2 foot tall, guys. I walked in and out of this door on a daily basis. So, again, man, so many questions. What a mystery. I'd love to know y'all's thoughts and comments. But like the masonry work, look at this masonry work. It's done properly and mortared in. Like there's mortar in there, but I'm pretty sure it's caliche mortar, which is just this dirt here. It's kind of what the Native Americans used to make pottery with. But you can see the mortar has failed, and you can see all the way through. And then this is the sagebrush making me sneeze crazy. But man, I just want to spend a little bit more time here and show you that teeny tiny home. Love to know who the people were that lived here and what their lives were like. How tough it was. But again, this should be preserved in a historic society. So, let me know what y'all think. Indigenous pathways of Colorado and the mysterious canyon, Red Horse Gulch, in the land of the little people. So strange. But I'm going to put their bed back in case their restless spirits are still here. Unbelievable. I hope y'all are having a blessed week. And thanks for watching, and thanks for commenting and liking that video yesterday. If you guys can, please share. And always double check to make sure you're subscribed. So I'm going to keep these videos coming. I don't know. Just wanted to show y'all. I sure did have a pretty view. Still got a lot of snow melting. Huh, Nips? And thanks again, and I'll give you one. Love to know y'all's thoughts and comments on this strange, peculiar place. Well, I'm not having the same body energy feeling as I did over there at the Grave Cave, guy. It's a little bit more mellow over here, to say the least. But have a blessed weekend, and enjoy your Friday this week. And from us here and Nipsey Girl, say bye, Nips. Blessings to y'all.